And finally, the game is loading
Yes.
on Poly Altar. Terran versus Protoss.
Which neither one of them were too upset about the rocks to begin with.
Yeah.
So, it is
Hey,
still a hassle
as
to
a
have to
Terran,
make
I was
drops.
upset about the rocks. I like
Yeah.
going quick double command.
Yeah, it's annoying to everyone. It just takes longer for Zerg to chew it down than anyone.
Yeah. So Brian, you wanna introduce the players?
Okay, spawning in our top left here, we have our Protoss player Ryujiu. And in our bottom left position, we have our pink Terran LovE. Which would be interesting if he BMs.
And this matchup is on this map. This matchup is actually really interesting. You usually see a lot of drop play and a lot of Archon Colossus by balls. I mean Archon Colossus balls with some Storm.
Yeah, and I've only once ever on this map cross-spawned from someone. Ever.
Yeah, but I
Seems
mean,
like they almost always put you close by air here. Well, which isn't really close by air per se. I mean, it's a pretty large map.
yeah, but on this position I think is fine. It's more worse when the Terran spawns so he can siege right under your natural with siege tanks and shoot at the mineral line. But in these positions it's actually, I would say, pretty balanced.
And we see Ryujiu coming in for scouting first. He's going to go ahead and do a little bit of harassing here. SCV's going to have to pull back if he wants to make it. Because he doesn't repair. Just kidding. Oh, good play there as he switched off SCVs so he don't have to worry about losing that one. That was actually a good play.
Yeah, and we see standard play from most players right now. They got that 12 barracks out, no gas from the Terran yet. So I would assume the Terran's gonna go some 16 command center or something. Which is really common on this map. And the Protoss just got this gas down at 15, getting the pylon up. So I would assume as well here some kind of false expand play.
It looks like LovE is now going to go over for the scout, which is going to allow Ryujiu to come back in one more time. Take a gander.
Yeah. Actually,
It's interesting. He hasn't had a chance to see if there was gas going yet or not. He on that second time through.
yeah, but
Really?
I'm pretty sure he will assume there's no gas because he saw the barracks come up. He saw there wasn't a gas at 13, which is his standard timing. And on this map, it's really uncommon not to see this really quick command center.
And we've got the second gas and the cybernetics coming up at the same time for Ryujiu, who is moving down towards, what would be the, I guess, 5th. It looks like that's where he's going to work a pylon.
Yeah.
I'm seeing this double gas timing of this looks and chronoing out the first stalker.
I'm actually very confused here. Ryu seems to be going for stalkers really early on. And getting a second gas really quick as well. Oh, look at this, it's Twilight Constant going down, so we won't see a false
Oh.
expand from Ryu.
He is going to go fast DTs.
Honestly, I would go blink.
Yeah, that's actually what I think it's
Just blinking in from this low ground above your main,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
right from that, what would be your fourth base.
Yeah,
It's actually really good. You can go right in there. You know his buildings are going to be there. You can pick off add-ons, things like that.
yeah, exactly.
And we've still only got one actual Marine out, so if, and it doesn't appear like they're going to, but
And there we go, the blink is researching.
yeah, good call. These two stalkers could actually do some punishment right now if they move forward, because even with the, oh, no, not anymore. We got 4 out.
And this would actually be able to do some damage. I mean, we see LovE only making Marines right now, and against these blinks, you will actually want to have some routers out.
Almost definitely. He does
Yeah.
have 4 racks, though. But
Yeah.
they're going to be naked Marines by the time this hits.
Yeah, I mean, if you can blink into the main with observer or something, I mean, the bunker's gonna be useless.
We
Yeah,
don't have a
or-
robo up yet, actually, for Ryu.
Yeah, But I mean, sometimes they might get it, or maybe if you get something into the base and you can blink up and skip that bunker, it's gonna be real devastating.
Looks like he's setting up right now, moving his stalkers into position.
Oh, yeah.
And we are seeing 2 more bunkers go down trying to support this.
Definitely good call.
Uh,
Of course,
yeah,
with blink, that's a little negated. But without an
uh,
observer, he's not just going to be able to blink into the back of the main. And
right.
he does have
Yeah.
a depot there to spot that as well, so he'll be able to react in time.
Yeah, and I think this might actually be hard to break now. I mean, 3 bunkers, it's gonna be SCVs repairing, we have a lot of Marines. And here we go.
And if he's got to control those Marines, he can't be playing the auto chase game.
Not against stalkers.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, every second it goes, I mean, LovE is on 2 base, he has those mules, have more SCVs, he's still making SCVs as well. So every second it goes, Ryujiu's gonna be fall behind.
I do think that 4 is a bit of an overkill here on...
Well, it seems
He
like
is gonna
needs
drop
to,
one.
just because of the positioning of his bunkers.
And we're seeing more gates coming down. He's still doing this 1 base pressure here. This is still only going to get him up to his 4th gate. Marauder's working out and Concussion working out. And like you said, there's been a lot of time lost here. He is blinking these back quite well.
Yeah, actually, because he's picked off a few SCVs, he killed a lot of Marines. But there's still 2 bunkers up though, and he needs to repair.
And we got 3 of them up now, 3 full and loaded. So, and Marauder number 1 coming out. Ready, good call. He pulls 2 Marines out, puts the Marauder in. Those concussions are really going to be. It's really going to make blinking this around a little bit harder.
Well, has he shown his blink yet? Well, he does now.
Yeah, he
he's
has.
been, yeah, he's been blinking around. Still, he's cut all worker production. He's not. I mean, at this point, he's just microing the battle. Puts another bunker down, but another Marauder coming out. Here comes more stalkers in. I'm really surprised when he sees this wall that he's not getting an observer to try to blink you over.
Yeah, I actually agree. Or maybe try to expand, as he's doing right now. Like, try to keep pressure up while expanding, getting those probes out.
Yeah, absolutely. Because now that the starport's going up, as soon as a medevac's into play with this too, it's just going to get really difficult for him to try to push through this, especially stem as well. But he is getting his Templar archive, which is going to be nice, but it's not going to do any good if they're bunkered up.
Yeah, exactly.
But just look at how many bunkers he's forced.
Yeah, he did one-shot that bunker down that did not get canceled off.
Yeah, but I mean, still though, I mean, LovE can afford to build a bunker, I feel like. He's been in 2 base, and he has those mules, which makes up for the small gap there was for the probes and the SCVs. So he's been on a better economy, he's gonna have better production, he has better tech right now. Or maybe he doesn't though, but still.
Yeah. We do see Storm researching now. 1 Evo chamber going up. I mean, 1 engineering bay going up, so just finished up, so you get the +1 going. 2 forges going up on the flip side, which he can't really afford per se, because he's not saturated this second one well.
He just doesn't have the gas income right now. He needs to get those 2 assimilators.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's pulling back though with his stalkers. I'd love to see a robo come down right now. Just so he can continue his harass with the blink stalkers while getting his storm up.
And now that stem is almost finished up, +1 attack from Terran on its way. 2 medevacs are coming up. This is going to be... Oh, and medevacs are loaded up, coming into the... They're going to drop into the main over here.
Has his stalkers ready.
And stalkers just are magically... Oh, 1 is picked up beforehand, too. Only 2 things dropped, and 1 Marauder, 1 Marine. Real interesting play there. Definitely in the right position at the right time. And just salvaging off, getting his refund on some of these bunkers.
Yeah, and it actually looks like Ryujiu starting to pull ahead. He's getting those double uppers starting. He has that Storm out, and he has those Templars.
And losing those 2 full medevacs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's quite painful, and now that we've got High Templars rolling in this as well, he is supply blocked right now
And
with
he's
losing
taking
that
his
one.
third.
Oh, we are seeing the Ghost Academy roll out. You don't see that as often as you should.
Really, it's the best way to deal with Storm Tech.
Absolutely.
The only way, is what I'd like to say.
Yeah.
I've actually had a lot of luck with siege tanks and that, surprisingly enough, against Protoss.
I like this pylon placement where he can keep an eye on the back door and blink and warp in as he needs to. First 2 ghosts are on their way out, as we are starting to see a bio ball move out some, and he salvages off his last 2 bunkers now.
It looks like this tech's going to hit before his +1 armor, and he starts his +2 already. And we have the Protoss already going on 2-2.
And Storm's about to just really do some damage.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit missed. He is able to blink up some. His Storms are just hitting the tail end each time. So they're not quite landing as well as he'd like them to.
I'm actually surprised that LovE is pulling back. I mean, he has those medevacs. If he was trying to fight, I feel like he could have won this fight.
Yeah, absolutely, because he only had 1 more Storm he could use at that point, if I'm counting right. Charge is on its way as well. More ghosts working their way out. And I don't believe he's not researching the cloak on yet, has he? No, he's not got cloak going, and he's got no nukes, so at this point he's just going to be able to use them for their, just is a bad word, their sniper rounds and their EMPs, but, I mean, I don't mean it as just, but adding cloak onto him really is helpful.
He did get his Mobius reactors, though, so it's great to have ghosts actually pop out with enough energy to be completely useful.
Yeah.
Robotics Bay is about almost finished up, just a couple more seconds. Looks like he's going to go ahead and try to pick off this factory. He needs to get more involved if he wants to pick it off.
But
Super early.
But I mean, time is ticking though. Ryu's been on free base for a long time. He getting more upgrades, his better tech, and LovE is just now expanding. I mean,
Yeah.
this might be too late. This attack needs to do damage, and here he goes.
So we've been watching that.
It was a really nice EMP.
Yeah, really well. And LovE is going to be able to push this forward. And wow,
GG.
he goes ahead and GG's out of that. I don't.